Hello, this is Amy D, the spiritual entrepreneur, and thank you so much for downloading Be More Productive. What does everybody want in this world? To be more productive. Because when we're more productive, what? We get more business, we have more clients, people are happier, you're accomplishing things, you feel successful, i.e., making more money, ability to do more things, right? So I'm going to show you a couple tips and tricks and tools to use to be more productive. So we all want more time, right? Because time allows us to be more productive. So I want you all to just pull out your phones or your organizers or your calendars, okay? And what we're going to do is I'm going to actually read you some mantras, which if you haven't printed the PDF out just yet, please do that now so you can follow along. So if you look at my phone, all of the things in red are all they're all mantras. Okay, they're all personal things that I'm working on, and they're constantly a daily reminder for me to recognize and say out loud what it is that I need more of, so that I can then be more productive in my life. Right. So, if you want more time, right, think about when you lose track of time. And then at that time of day, like maybe it's 2 o'clock because you're about to pick up your kids or whatever the case may be, and put the mantras in that time period. Or maybe it's in the morning, or maybe it's in the evening. Whenever it is that you feel that you're losing track of time, then put these mantras in that space there. So here we go. Here's a few mantras, okay? I have more than enough time, okay? That means I have more than enough time for me to get to my destination and me to get all of the things that I need to do, okay? And make sure that whatever that I have more than enough time, it ends with whatever it is that you're working on, okay? I have more than enough time to make all that I want to happen. I make friends with time. Time is on my side, and time is my friend. Now, I know this might sound kind of like infantile and a little silly, but I'm going to give you a little example. It's the same thing with money, right? When we say, I don't have enough money, we also say, I don't have enough time, right? When you say something like, I don't have enough money, then what happens? Then money goes away. If you were to say like something negative to a friend, what would happen? They wouldn't show up. They wouldn't come around. Same with money and same with time, right? So when you say time is my friend, then you begin to expand the walls of time. I have tested this out a number of times. Yes, I admit I'm a perpetual speeder, okay? But if I'm late for an appointment, I look at the clock and I recognize what time I need to be there. And within reason, I allow for maybe 5 minutes or whatever the case may be, but I generally get there exactly when I need to. Because I have created these mantras, I say them over and over and over again, and I recognize and say to myself, I'm going to show up at 2:30. Boom, it's done, okay? So this is a very helpful tool. I invite you to practice this and use it for 21 days because it takes 21 days to make or break a habit. So try it, okay? It's not going to hurt anything, and it's definitely not going to take any of your time. And if you're one of those people that doesn't really look at your schedule, then put an alarm on your phone, okay, or on your calendar so that you're reminded to say that mantra out loud. Because when you say it out loud, your brain and your body get on board, and then you begin to believe exactly what it is that you're saying. It gets into your cellular tissue, okay? Second tip. All right, this is a brainstorming exercise. So you're going to look at what drains you and what feeds you. So there's a little chart, and you might want to actually print out a number of these because it's always going to change depending upon what's happening in your life, all right? So what drains you? Things that disconnect you from getting to your destination, from accomplishing your goals, okay? Maybe it's picking up the phone to your sister, and she's always got that same complaint or something else, and that actually distracts you and deters you from your success and from your day, really, right? Or maybe it's Facebook. right? We all have that thing. Social media is it's one of those things that just pulls you in, right? So what's a drainer to you? Okay. What no sorry where do you get stuck, or where do you get sucked into something that really doesn't serve your highest good, okay, or gets you to your end result goal? So I want you to actually ask yourself that question, right? So what disconnects you from moving forward in your day, or following your schedule, or getting whatever it is accomplished that you want to get accomplished to be more productive? Whatever that is, you want to list that out, okay? Just be aware of it, just acknowledge it, just list it out. No judgment around it, just list it out, okay? And then to the right side, the column feeders. What feeds you? So think about activities that feed you, and events that feed you, and things that you're passionate about, okay? For me, I would write down a walk, yoga, things I'm passionate about. I love reading, I love writing, I love movement, okay? So that's a feeder. That's something that's gonna help me be more productive throughout my day if I put that in my schedule as my personal time. Even if it's just 10 minutes, it's gonna help me to be more productive and to be at peace and at ease and be able to attract those things that I really want coming to me in my life. And then think about also as feeders, when are you in joy? When are you in peace, or when are you in harmony? So just brainstorm, write those things down in the feeders column so that you're aware of them, so that you acknowledge them, okay? And then once you've done that, really take a good look at what feeds you and what drains you. And like a diet, diets have the word die in it. They don't really work, okay? But this is a lifestyle change, okay? So like a diet, all you want to do, or sorry, like a lifestyle change, not like a diet. I don't want you to just eliminate everything that drains you and then go to everything that feeds you. Like a diet or like a lifestyle change, I want you to just impart those few things that feed you throughout your day, or maybe it's just one, and then just eliminate one of those things that drain you, okay? And just see the shifts that begin to happen so that it's not a radical change. So when you're doing this, I want you to also have this chart somewhere available so that you get to look at it every day, so you're reminded that when that phone rings, not to pick it up until it's in your schedule of personal time, or till you really have the availability for that person, because you never know what's going to be on the other end. And if you know you've got a deadline, then stick to that deadline. Adhere to what feeds you, the accomplishment, right? So guys, I hope that this helped. I would love to hear about your success stories, or if you have any questions, feel free to email me at amy@amyd.me. Have a blessed day.